Hello, everyone. And welcome. No, no, your eyes are not deceiving you. Okay? Welcome to the absolute masterpiece, the greatest of its kind. Okay? How you do interactive storytelling gameplay. How you do it, how it's done, guys. This is how it's done. Alright? Oh, God. Oh, God. Sorry, I can't see a damn. I can't see shit with that on. Holy crap! I was just talking to like a black screen almost there. All right. Hey, big disclaimer. Jesus. Big disclaimer here, okay? This is not a let's play. All right, this. I've already seen this game plenty of times before. I think this was all the way back in like 2016. It's like a 4-year-old game or something. This was well back. Not completely because I started this channel like in late 2016. So I think this came out a little bit before, like at the beginning of the year or something of 2016, or it might have been the middle. I don't know. But I watched a lot of YouTubers play this game, like multiple playthroughs, and this game is just, it's such a masterpiece in my opinion. Like, so other people weren't really that like uh, hype about it really, and they were like, oh yeah, it was okay. But it took a few times, it took a few playthroughs for me to truly see how good this game was, and it also took things like Man of Medan to really also make me appreciate it even more. Guys, I gotta say, I'm sorry this introduction a bit long, but I have some things to talk about first. So, um, this is gonna be a lot like the Resident Evil 8 thing that I did when I played Resident Evil 7, and I basically like talked about what made that game so good, and what Resident Evil should do to also be good, and also should do that Resident Evil 7 didn't do to be even better. This is kind of a little bit more of a comparison type thing along with those other things, where I'm gonna compare it, because with Resident Evil 7 I didn't have anything to compare it with, but I'm gonna compare this with Man of Medan, and just kind of talk about uh, just like what this did better, and what Man Medan did. I just don't really understand. They have a freaking template here. What are you guys doing at Dark Vision Anthology? You have a template here. You have an example of how to do it right. I just, I mean, don't get me wrong. Man of Medan wasn't horrible. I don't call it a bad game. I just call it just like it was disappointing. It was nowhere near as good as it should have been. Like, when you make something that's a sequel to something really good, you cannot expect people to not make comparisons. You cannot, like, you have to live up to it, otherwise you're gonna get hit real hard with criticism. Okay, like, that's just how it goes. You had a template, you know. So this wasn't a bad game, but it wasn't a great one either. It was okay. There was times where I was like, I was having some pretty good fun, but then like the ending just kind of really ruined it for me. Like, it just did it so, it was kind of unprofessional, you know. But that's kind of for later. I don't want to spend too much time on the main screen here. I watched the Little Hope trailer a while back, and I mean, this is like kind of the big reason why I want to do this, is because Little Hope is about to come out, and I know they're not going to see this, but like I just need to do this just to get my thought. Like, I want to get my thoughts out there and stuff like that. I just want to get it out of my chest, and you know, I just think it'd be really fun to go and re-experience Until Dawn as well. So it's like, I don't really care. No one's gonna see the creators of Dark Pictures Anthology isn't gonna see this. I know, but so I watched the Little Hope trailer, and I gotta say, guys, I'm not impressed. Like, I don't really like what I'm seeing. I'm not damning it now. I'm really hoping that it's good. But man, I'm just not liking what I'm seeing, guys. Like, when I watched the trailer, the newest type of one, and also the 10-minute gameplay. And the 10-minute gameplay, guys, like, it just feels so rough. It feels so rough around the edges when I was watching that 10-minute gameplay, man. It's just like the visual designs just felt like just not there. It didn't feel very good watching it, but it really like kind of, I'm like, oh, this game gonna be trash. Is little hope a sign that there's little hope that this game's gonna be good? I don't know, but I'm hoping it's good. I'm gonna talk about it more once I get into this. But as you can see, I kind of tried to play it earlier. I attempted to make a series on this like 2 years ago or something like that, but because I already knew it was happening, I'm like, you can't make a let's play on this. But that's the reason why this isn't a let's play. This is like a kind of review style going through the game, because you just can't play a let's play on this. You can't pretend that this is the first time you went through the game when you already seen it. So let's reload. Yes, I fucking want. So, oh yes, the butterfly effect. I wish they continued with that. A tiny butterfly flapping its wings to everything to a devastating hurricane weeks from now. I'm also need to kind of pay attention to how loud this sounds, because I don't think the main menu was a very good small decisions can rapidly change outcomes, I think is what it said. God, my tongue. Actions will shape how the story unfolds. I mean, this is basically the same concept that Man was going for, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like a continuation of the specific lessons of the butterfly effect. I feel like I wish was more in Man of Medan. They just kind of felt like they abandoned that. Oh gosh, what was I about to say actually? I kind of lost my thought, but I'll have plenty of time to say things like once. There's like lots of places where you like walk around and look at things. Let's let the game begin itself and set the mood. All right. So I don't know. The visuals just look so much better in this than they do, especially in the Little Hope trailer. I don't know. But in Man of Medan as well, I don't know. Just looking very nice to me. They're rough around the edges. Don't get me wrong, but.
Oh my God! I can't believe you actually did this.
Don't you guys think this is a little bit cruel?
Come on.
Lip syncs a bit.
It is not her fault.
You know,
She's
too.
a huge crush on Mike.
Hannah's been making the moves on him. I'm just looking out for my girl, Em.
Just because he's class prez doesn't mean he belongs to everyone. Mike is my man.
Hey, anybody's man.
Whatever you
Pounce on that deed. She wants it. She's thirsty as fuck. Some thirsty motherfuckers on on the team. I don't know, but I think it actually lies a little, because the visuals, you know, they're not all that, but I feel like it actually lies more on the voice acting itself. The voice acting, I feel, is so much better in this game than it is in Man of Medan.
She's here. Shh, shh. Mike.
The actual personalities, so much more interesting, it feels.
Mike? It's Hannah.
Hey, Hannah.
Oh, the infamous prank. The one that starts it all. Oh, Creeper McCreeperson.
Hey, did you see that? Dad said it'd just be us this weekend.
My goodness.
Josh.
Oh, yes. The nightmare has begun. So yeah, I guess like what I was saying about was I able to look? What was I able to look at? Oh, yeah. Oh.
Oh my God. What did
I better be able to pick that up again. God fucking damn it. That pisses me off. Why does it have to be on the right side? I like my camera when it's on the right side, because like if something were to come up, like some kind of notification, I won't get fucked up on that left side with that stupid bar, whatever game. God damn it. You little bastard. I hate when you do that. Ugh. Alright, fine. Upper left it is. Sheesh. Can I pick you up again?
Convention time.
Okay, thank you. I can pick you up again. Hey, Hannah, you look so damn hot in that shirt. bet you're even hotter out of it. Come to my guest room at 2 a.m. I'm totally not creepy at all. Mike XXXX. Oh my god. What a gentleman. What a gentleman. One thing my boy Josh here's sleeping that hangover off. One thing that just, oh shit, that was, never mind, that was Chris, I think. This is Josh. Yes. Le bottle. J'ai ma crag.
Jeez, Josh. Once again, brother, you've outdone us all. I got your
Wait,
name.
that was, okay, I wasn't able to walk around more? Okay. Oh.
Maybe we should start with a little, you know, making out and see where it goes from there.
Yeah, skip the making.
Oh, hell.
Yeah, go straight to, oh no, I'm sorry. Just gotta channel my inner creep.
Oh my god. She's taking her shirt off. What? Oh, my god.
Oh, it's that. Oh, you didn't, you guys spoke too soon.
Here?
Hannah.
I'm sorry, Hannah. This all got
Don't
out
mind.
of
Just
hand,
a stupid prank.
but,
Hey, you guys are jerks. You know that? Hannah?
It's all me. Slap the shit out of you fuckers. Start this whole fuck shit going on here. Oh yeah. Oh. Just you're not gonna be able to wake them up. Just go and find the others.
Guys, there's someone outside. What the hell?
All right. Oh, it looks so good. Like, like I said, it's rough around the edges, but it looks
What's
so
going
good.
on?
They
Where's my
they
sister
look
going?
So interesting.
Fine, she just can't take a joke.
I like it.
It was just a prank, Han.
It's visually appealing.
What did you do?
we're just messing
Unlike
around,
the
Dad.
Little
Nothing
Hope
serious.
trailer felt
You
to me.
jerks!
In my opinion, Little
Hannah!
Hope trailer just felt so,
Hannah!
like, the colors
So,
were so, like, it was so
go
much
after her?
browns and stuff,
No, I
and the
kinda
people.
think you're the last person she wants
Ugh,
to see right
I
now,
don't know.
Mike.
Just, alright. Yeah. Oh, the quick action, oh boy. Oh, the quick action. The quick time. The quick time, boy. I'm gonna get oh, dude, the fast. Oh, yeah, fast. Fuck that state. Oh, Ryzen, actually pay you the fuck attention. You can't, like, you didn't really kill her, really. All that's gonna happen from missing these is just gonna be, she's gonna fall over or something. Follow the footprints, yes. The slow survival tactics. Hello. Maybe this was a mistake. This was a mistake. Please, don't mind me. Don't impale me, please. With your freaking antlers.
Damn it,
Gonna
Hannah.
see those
Where are you?
more later. Alright. I like the setup going on with this, because it's like, has so many shots of it feeling like you're being watched. Le touchpad. Oh, it's just to turn on the light,
Hannah!
okay. People call those like useless interactions, but it gives you something to do. I like the freaking atmosphere right now, love it. There's some good atmosphere in Man Medan, but it's just like the snowy place. Oh, the snowy winter. These are more specific, so like I'll get a little bit more into like. If that necessary. Oh yes. Oh, our first big. Oof.
Hello? Hello?
Our first big topic here. The totems. The totems. Okay, they don't need the totems again. Alright? But one big, they don't need to be like, oh yes, the totems. They were missing the totems. That was the biggest thing. The damn Man in Medan hell. No. The paintings were fine. What I have a problem with... No, not that. The middle one. Can I not click the middle? Do I not have that yet? Ah. Do I not? Oh, yes, here we go. The problem that I have is how they use the paintings. I absolutely hate how they use the paintings. It was bad. It was bad, okay? Like, so many of their paintings revolved around just like showing you this event that's so obscure. You have no idea what to expect from it. Absolutely no idea. Like, you look at this, you know, you get crunched here. It's obviously not showing you much of what you could do to stop that, but it's a decent amount of information. You need to watch out for cliffs. You need to try to make sure you don't fall off. Like, if you have a decision where you're either gonna fall off or you're trying to, you know, you're on like a cliffside, then you know, like, oh, this is the time. I need to make sure this doesn't happen. You know, so that's a pretty decent one. We're gonna see later on that it doesn't really matter. Like, what it just showed us doesn't really matter because that death is kind of inevitable. But other ones obviously aren't inevitable. That one, see, look at this. This is so good. Why the hell did Man of Medan not continue to do this? How this game does the prophecies, shows you the visions, is they divide them into different types of totems. Okay, so this one is black, death totems. These show possible deaths. Like, when you're dealing with these visions, they're visions that will decide whether or not someone dies. Okay? Yellow are guidance tokens, so they'll show you things that you should do. Like, they'll show you a vision of something, and it's like, you look at this and you see the type of totem it is. Like, oh, this is a guidance totem. That means that vision is something that I want to happen. All right, that I should go with that vision in order to make good luck happen. Lost totems show the potential harm of a friend, so you know that they're not going to die, but you want to stop them from being injured. All right. Danger is like, okay, so the threat of a future danger. So it's not like you getting injured. It's just like, if you get this vision wrong, then you'll get yourself into a bad position. That might lead to a loss totem or even a death totem. So you want to avoid those visions here from coming true. And fortune, yeah. So hold on, let me make sure that I'm getting these whether or not these vision of guidance. Yeah. Fortune. I'm just kind of making sure that I'm getting these right. Yes, so the fortune will show good fortune. What about the guidance, though? Vision of guidance for a future choice. What's the difference between guidance and fortune? Maybe I might be able to see the difference once we actually see them. I guess this one shows you a vision of, like, if you do this, you'll get good luck, like you'll get favor, and this one will just show you guidance to be able to get a good outcome, I guess. So that's the difference. But the key thing with dividing these into categories is that it allows you to know whether or not you want the vision to happen or you don't want the vision to happen. And Man of Medan, there was no such distinguishment. All right, when you saw the vision of the painting, you saw like someone in a like water, and you saw someone drowning. You're like, should I allow that to happen or should I not allow that to happen? Okay, like, I see a helicopter. Do I want to get on that helicopter or do I not want to get on that helicopter? You see, oh, was it another one? You see, like, other events, so you have no idea completely how to prevent them too. Some of them were just obscure as fuck. Like, it wasn't whether or not like, it was obvious that you didn't want it to happen, but it was so utterly obscure as well. Like, you're like, I have no idea. But that's the biggest problem, is that there's so many visions that you just don't know, do I want that to happen or do I not want that to happen? And that's why I felt the paintings in Man of Medan were just completely useless. And I feel like a lot of other people agreed. Okay, I don't have any of that stuff. Character info here. That's the thing about the character info, is that in this game it doesn't matter at all. Like, it doesn't really do anything at all. It's been tested pretty extensively. It doesn't really do anything, and they try to improve on that on Man of Medan, to make them actually matter. But like, because like you couldn't do certain things properly if certain relationships weren't right. But like, it was so minor. Like, it was still so minor. They still can do a lot more with relationship status things. If it should get a little bit more creative with it. Yeah, everything else is fine. Okay, let's continue. That is a big one. That's a big one. Oh, and the setup. I'm gonna get into that topic a little bit later when things are a little bit more chill. Oh, the fire!
Hannah.
Someone walking around with a flamethrower. Want to get crispy barbecue? Goodness.
Hannah. Oh my god, you must be freezing.
Now you're kind of sitting there being like, are we
Take
dealing
my
with a
coat.
cannibal maybe?
Such an idiot.
Who's going to kill us and
So dumb.
fry us? That tasty barbecue.
Hannah,
Game obviously wants you to think you're dealing with just like a, you know, yeah, there's like slasher killer maybe. Oh, that stole. Shucks, that sucked. Just lost your phone there, your only means of getting help. That's fantastic. I don't know why you like hold on to that shit. Why would grass? I don't know, if I was running from someone trying to kill me, I would be like holding firmly onto this shit. You're like, this is my lifeline. Maybe this is actually louder than I thought it would be. I might actually have to turn my audio up.
hold on.
I don't mean.
Hold on.
Little fire and bleed. Oh, you'll never catch us alive!
I'm so sorry.
You'll never catch it. Oh shit, that wasn't even the one I wanted. My bad. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter. You know, like I said before, it doesn't really matter because it's gonna fall anyway. But I actually meant to do the let go. I saw like the left one said something about let go, and I'm like, oh yeah, that one. And then I realized like, oh, that was just letting go of her. My bad. Oh, the analyst, Dr. A.J. Hill. This creeper McCreeperson.
Before we begin, there are a few things I need to make sure you understand. You see, no one can change what happened last year. The past is beyond our control. You have to accept this in order to move forward. But there is freedom. It is revelation. Everything you do, every decision you make from now on will open doors to the future. I want you to remember this. I want you to remember this as you play your game. Every single choice will affect your fate and the fate of those around you.
Jesus.
So, you have committed to commence with this game.
Yes, I have.
And I want to help you see it through. Sometimes these things can be a little scary, even terrifying, but I'm here to make sure that no matter how upsetting things may get, you will always find a way to work through it.
Oh, thank you. Oh, your smile is so inviting.
All right. We will start with a simple exercise.
Thank you.
Could you please pick up a
Thank you
card?
for cheering me up.
And I want you to look at the picture on the other side and tell me what you feel about it. It is essential that you answer honestly in order to get the most out of this experience.
All right. Oh, okay. We stared into each other's eyes longingly for a second there. Hold on a second. Let me. Why I can't go to the settings? Okay, I'll do it later then. I feel like I want to like switch up certain audio things because the music is like way louder than the dialogue. But yeah, I definitely want to just up just a little bit. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, was I wanting to say something before going in? Or is it just wanting to change settings? Let's do this for a second. Oh. Hello, Scarecrow.
So, how did that picture make you feel? Remember, be honest.
Oh yes, that's right. So, okay, hold on. So I have to say right now, I like this guy better than what was his name? Oh shit, I can't quite remember what he's called in Man of Medan, in the Dark Pictures series, but I kind of like him better because he's just like, I like how creepy he is, and like how just like how unnerving he makes you feel. Like, you know, like the other guy is just like he's a little bit more smooth. I do like how like he's smooth and like how sly he is about things. That's pretty fun, but like he's missing that creepy factor there. These are more subjective. Again, later on I'm gonna get a little bit more into like another really major thing that that is sorely lacking from the Dark Pictures Anthology. I know they only have one game out, you know, but I'm just saying, like, if Man of Medan is going to continue as like a trend of how the games are going to feel, it definitely makes you feel uneasy. Why the hell would you?
Okay.
Why would I guess if you lived on a farm, it would make you feel happy. I don't know.
That makes you feel uneasy.
Creepy as fuck. Goddamn Scarecrow. A goddamn Scarecrow, bruh. And how, like, the brushstrokes are just all kind of off.
The Scarecrow were not there. Would you feel comfortable staying there on your own for a period of time? Say a week, for example.
I don't know. Even if it wasn't there, the brushstrokes are just weird. Like, how the strokes are all blurry and stuff, and like, there's like I don't know, it's just, it's it's context as well, because he's giving me the photo and kind of like psychologically readying my mind to be uneasy, though. Like, he's like, how do you feel about this picture? And I'm also playing a fucking horror game, so it's just like, I don't know. No, I wouldn't.
Oh no? Why not?
Cause fucking, I'd be lonely. I'd be lonely.
There's a fine line between the peacefulness of solitude and the loneliness of isolation. Perhaps this is something we can explore in the future. Because I'm afraid we're out of time.
Just
Not for now. Until our next session. And until then, try to surround yourself with friends in a place that makes you feel safe.
please don't hurt me. Please, Jesus, like I haven't played this game in I haven't really played this game ever. But like I haven't seen this gameplay and stuff, the scenes of this in a while. Like seeing this for the first kind of like right in front of me and like hearing him like in my ears, like the environment and stuff, like it just, this guy is so fucking creepy, man. Oh, they hit me. They hit me in the soul. This song, this song is so good. This song just sets the feeling of this game so good. I love it. Like, they make a remix of this, but it's not as good. The remix was pretty cool from Man of Medan, but it's just not as good. I wish they would just go ahead and just use the same one. Because it's so good. It's so, like, it really brings up that hype. I wish I could have gotten to the options, because the music is quite loud. I mean, it's a good thing, the music's loud, but it's quite loud in my ear. I want to kind of balance out the sounds a bit. Ah! Oh, this just sets the tone so well, man. I love it. God, it's just like, oh, I can feel it. I don't really exactly know how to describe it,
Today is the
but
one-year anniversary of the dreadful tragedy that took place on Mount Washington. Annie Klein was in charge of the investigation.
Thanks for having me, Marty.
Listeners, an update on Hannah and Beth Washington, the twins who are still missing.
1 year ago tonight, the Washington girls left the safety of their parents' lodge and headed out into a snowstorm.
Foul play.
Not officially, no. There is one individual we're considering as a person of interest, but his whereabouts are currently unknown. He has an interesting history with the Washington family. He had warned them against pursuing their construction project and claimed the land was sacred to his forefathers.
You know, there is still the old sanatorium on the mountain.
God.
Could he be hiding there?
My officers did search the grounds, but the girls themselves couldn't have made it that far.
Something about that mountain seems to breed tragic events.
More than you know, Marty.
Well, thank you for joining us, Anthony. With all the Washingtons tonight, their son Josh,
Wow.
on this, the anniversary of the mysterious disappearance of Hannah and Beth Washington.
Well, hello, friends and fans. All right, let's do that again. All right. Well, hello, friends and fans. It's beyond awesome to have you guys all back this year. First off, I gotta say, I am super excited to welcome all my pals back to the annual Blackwood Winter Getaway.
yeah.
So,
Shoot a rocket.
let me just let you know,
Rocket,
let's take
firework.
a moment to address the elephant in the room for a second. I know you're all probably worried about me, and I know it's gonna be tough on all of us going back after what happened last year, but I just want you all to know, it means so much to me that we're doing this, and I know it would mean so much to Hannah and Beth that we're all still here together, and I'm thinking of them. I really want to spend some quality time with each and every one of you, and just share some moments that we'll never forget for the sake of my sisters, and you know. Okay, so let's party like we're fucking porn stars, okay? Make this one trip we'll never forget, alright?
Oh,
Yes.
wow. You bet your ass. No. Oh my god, I know this whole time is gonna be a lot of that. My face just screaming about how much I already know about future events. Like, oh my god, it's so loud I can barely even hear myself think. Why couldn't I put the settings there before? Jeez. But, oh. Spider there. I'm just kind of waiting for this song to end. This is very loud. I can't concentrate thoughts when shit's going on this loud. Oh, death for till another year. Oh my god, it's so hype. I have a lot to say. I'll have a lot to say once this cinematic ends. Oh my god, that opening first like 20 minutes. Oh my gosh. Memento Mori. 10 hours until dawn. I think Memento Mori, it's Latin for hi. I'm sure he just wants to share some pork loin or something with. He's like, he'll cut you up, fry you. I mean, I know you and your friends. This is Sam, Hannah's best friend. Consider adventurous, intelligent. He's like, I know your friends up there. I just want to
Hello?
cook. Give this guy some barbecue. Maybe
Someone there?
A little bit of barbecue. Yeah, I have a flamethrower. Fry you guys up. You guys look so delicious. Path to cable car station. So that first 20 minutes there, dude, is so good. Like, obviously, like one big thing that really like playing through the game for the first time is a crazy trip. I wish I could have done it. Unfortunately, I ended up I watched YouTubers play this game before actually playing. It was back then when I didn't really care for, for playing like games really on my own all the time. I just kind of like, oh, I like watching people play it and stuff like that, and maybe if it was good, I wanted to play it. But I'm really sad that I wasn't able to play this game first time. But the thing is, though, is that like some really like real appreciation for this game, like really just seeing how good it is, doesn't really come until you like finish it for the first time, which is the reason why it's gonna be so good. Like, you know, nearing the end and as I go through big chunks of the game, being able to point back to earlier stuff, showing how like awesome, just how awesome that was. Because you were playing this for the first time, a lot of the stuff that happened for those like first like 20 minutes or so, wouldn't really click to you. Like that, you wouldn't really recognize how much it was setting up in those moments. Like how many things think people were saying, how they were saying it, just really like, oh, it's so awesome. I can't wait to get to the moments where I can finally like refer back to them. I'm really trying my best to make sure that I get that I talk about everything that I want, but it's really gonna come like in waves, I guess. The gate's busted. All right. God damn it. God damn. All right. Oh, shake it. Shake it. Just bust it down. Don't muscles. Don't. God damn it, Sam! Come on. You're the female protagonist. You're the final girl. It definitely feels like it. Say no. I want the quick. Get it over with. Yeah, give me. Oh yeah. No quick times on lock. Oh, jump. God, oh yeah. I think you kind of get the feeling later on that like the more riskier things are kind of better. In a lot of circumstances, maybe not all circumstances, but oh yes, the points of view. It's feeling like you're being watched. I sometimes got that in Man Medan, but not nearly as much as in this game. We already got a lot of set pieces put in place that are going to lead to my biggest point of the whole game. But I'll say just a little bit of a bit of it here. I know I'm stopping here, but it's just like, you know, it's kind of hard to, so I can walk a little bit. Oh, the don't move. Alright, I'm so pro with this, guys. Like, everyone else has trouble, but it's easy. It's easy. Just fucking pay attention. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. Other people, they think just, like, setting it there is just gonna be enough. And, oh, I don't need to pay attention to the actual marker. Oh, the tutorial. Oh, that goes straight to that. Okay. But yeah, it's just like, obviously, I can't trust moving forward, because things are just going to keep happening, okay? So, like, there's going to be moments where I stand still for a little bit so I can talk about things. So, like, opening that up, all of those people that we just met and how they spoke to us, the things that they said, it's allowing for us to be like, okay, we're going in this direction here, and it's implementing this, this stranger, you know, that this oh my god, Jason kind of looking guy or something. He's carrying around an axe or something. It's like an axe, a freaking knife, and you're like, oh, is that guy the same guy as the flamethrower guy? You don't know, is it the flamethrower guy, or do we have two killers? Do we have a guy with like a knife or something? Is this some kind of like multi-killer type game? So it continues to nail tons of questions into your brain, and we're only like barely 20-30 minutes in. But a lot of stuff that I is gonna have to wait until later. Oh yes, okay. Showing you right off the bat with these things. We already talked about that. God, it's so much better of a way of doing the visions. I just cannot understand why they would do it the way that they do it in the in Man of Medan with the paintings. It is just absolutely beyond me, guys. It makes no sense. What were they thinking? See, yes, okay, so just saw a bird. It's a perfect example. This is why I want like I want to like actually play through and actually have what I'm talking about on the screen. So, that one, a bird flew away when he did something. When Matt, I think his name. Yeah, I have to kind of try to remember some of these guys' names. That right there was a guidance. Was a guidance prophecy. It wasn't a danger prophecy. Alright? It wasn't a loss or a death. No, it was a guidance prophecy, which means that the game wants me to do that. It wants me to do that, if it wants that event to happen. Okay? If that was Van Medan and I saw a picture and, oh my god. I hope you guys don't hear that outside. Freaking arguing and shit about something out there. You never know. You pick a day, you pick a night. Sometimes that shit happens. It's whatever. But back to what I was saying. If that was Man of Medan and that was a picture, you would have no idea. Like, do I want that to happen? Do I not want that to happen? If I let that happen, is some like a tree branch gonna break off and just crush me? I don't know. Why? What the hell were they thinking? That is a really big one that really bothers me. Is the paintings in Man Medan. And I have like a really bad feeling that they're going to do it again in Little Hope. That it's not going to be paintings, it's going to be some other type of thing, but they're not going to have the distinguishment, the categories again. And it's just, you make your visions totally useless when you do that. Like, almost useless. The past is beyond our control. Yeah, I wonder who wrote that. Someone who was very, I don't know, it's probably someone who's very angry about, what happened to the sisters, I guess. So it's like, it has the stranger with the, you know, the knife or the flamethrower. You don't know if that's the same killer or whatever. But it also is like, oh, one of the crew, you know, one of the kids here, the teenagers or whatever. I'm not sure if they're are they teenagers or are they in their young 20s? I'm not entirely sure about that. I actually think they're in their young 20s, but I mean, you know, you know what I mean. Is it one of them?
Chris? You here?
Oh, Chrissy boy. Chrissy boy. Hello.
Bag's here. Where are you? You're not in the bag, are you? Hello. What do we have here?
Got those noises, alright. It's an interesting noise for a human to me. Don't Snoop. Don't Snoop! It's not okay. It's not cool. Okay, you don't just be like, oh, let's pick up my freaking friend's phone and just fucking look at his shit.
Hey, you made it.
Oh, blind me. Has a crush on Ashley. Methodical, protective, humorous. Oh yes, that's right. I need to go to the settings.
Oh, so
Almost forgot about that.
I found something kind of amazing.
I gotta do that before the music blows my fucking
Tell you. Yes.
brains out
So,
again.
Come on, it's this way.
Where?
Right around here.
Oh, the
Gonna
sound
blow
effects.
Your mind.
Oh, blow your mind. I love how he says that shit. I love Chris. He's hilarious. I really like him a lot. Okay. Settings. So audio, dialogue all the way up. Music a little bit down. Sound effects a little bit down. Alright. Okay. Because I also turned my own volume up, so like, but yeah, those two are pretty loud, so I think they'll be fine. The music and the sound
Ta-da.
effects.
Pretty rad, right?
Yeah.
Come on, look at these beauties.
Beauties is not the word that comes to mind. Why is this even here?
Oh yeah, this is a shooting
What
range.
the hell is a shooting range doing at the base of a ski lodge?
Dude, have you ever met Josh's dad?
Yeah.
He thinks he's like Grizzly Adams or something. Wanna try?
No.
Alright, I'm really hoping that I don't make bad decisions
Alright.
in this. It's still
goes.
completely possible because I'm not like, you know, it's not like I'm really like it's not like I've played this recently or anything like that. So it's like I might forget a few interactions and stuff. So I'm really hoping, yeah, it's teaching how to shoot. Which obviously shows you I'm gonna have to be shooting things later. Shooting somebody. Alright.
Wow.
Easy.
that's
Oh my
it.
god, you see how fucking
I'm bad.
godly my aim was? It's easy.
I'm gonna
Oh
go
my.
ahead and guess it was a wild case of
Those
beginner's
moves.
I don't think so.
God
girl.
damn. The white boy moves are unmatched. Alright. No, I don't. What is that on the
Well,
left there? I
anybody
can
in
barely
that
even
leather
see what's even
shooting
actually
model
there.
That big, that close.
The target's so large. Oh, I'm not gonna be shooting the fucking squirrel. That is like right up there. Bad fucking luck for the like the whole, you know, game like guidance thing. I'm not sure if that was the specific guidance. I think it was. I think it was like a bird or something like that.
Sure, a ride's coming.
But that would definitely not be
Come
a good
on,
idea.
Chris, the cable car.
I think I just saw it like it was a white like butterfly effect thing there that showed that I did a good fortune. All right.
It's definitely weird coming back up here after a whole year.
Yeah, I swear the moment I got here, it just all came flooding back.
Year goes fast.
Ooh. Oh yes, important information. Wanted.
Nice. You think we'll get a visit from America's Most Wanted?
Looks like someone thought so.
Milgram
Oh, come on. This
Victor.
place is abandoned most of the year. Nobody comes up here.
Wanted in connection with a first-degree arson offense. The flamethrower guy, as well as various death threats. Anyone with information regarding this dangerous criminal should be contacted at the BPMC as soon as possible. Yep, so it's like, another clue. This is, obviously
I don't know how he keeps it all together.
represent,
Well, we're all just gonna have to keep an eye on him. Must be going through so much, and he seems like the kind of guy who's not gonna just ask for help, you know?
a reinforcement of a suspect. So he's like, so he has death threats and stuff. Now, I'm not saying anything about it. You know, I want some of these things to come to a surprise because I feel like that'll be a bigger impact for, like, what I'm talking about. Like, why the story works so well. So I'm not going to say too much about things, but it's like, yeah, he's bringing all these things together. Is it one of the own... Oh, that's right. If you stand still, you get all nice, all close up to the beautiful face. But it's like, is it one of the kids? I guess I'm just going to call him that. Is it the flamethrower guy? Is the flamethrower guy the same guy as the guy carrying around the knife thing? It's pretty clear
That's weird.
possibility because obviously you can
Yeah.
have a flamethrower and a freaking knife
Josh wanted
thing.
us to keep it locked.
Um,
Keep people out.
He said that? What people?
I don't know. He said they found people sleeping in the station one time.
Creepy.
key. All right. So that's locked. You just break through the window. Oh, oh, never mind. It was actually open. I thought we were gonna have to like break in some way. I don't remember everything. Just obviously like super important stuff. That's like pretty clearly nailed in. But all of the minor things, it's not all going to.
And I thought the car
Be
was
there.
closer.
Guess we gotta wait.
I'm starting to get the appeal of killing time at the shooting range.
Oh,
How long is this gonna take?
yeah, you should have taken a few shots,
It's a big mountain.
my girl.
Yeah.
You should have took a few pop shots.
Tonight just feels menacing, like sleeping giant.
Blackwood Pine
What a
Hotel and
crazy place to set
Sanatorium
up house. And no
for
matter
healthy
how rich
body
you
and
are.
mind.
Not so rich. They only bought a mountain.
Okay, so there's a hotel up here, but it says it's also a sanatorium. All right. What's this? Cameras for the inside of the house of all right. We're being watched. Fantastic. All right.
Finally, you coming?
Yeah, well, I was gonna stay here and catch some Z's, but okay.
Oh, it's another one, guys. Like, the voice acting, the writing, the dialogue. A lot of the dialogue in Man Medan, there's much of it, quite a bit of it. There's some times where I'm like, oh yeah, this looks pretty good. I was getting immersed a bit in some scenes, but others, there was definitely quite like sometimes it wouldn't happen too much. Like you'd see a decent scene. Other people, especially that ones that got like a little bit of an early access, it was a little bit rough on the edges a bit. So, but even afterward, you know, you can't just blame it on the early access. Even afterward, I was seeing some robotic type movement going on, just kind of like, oh, turning, and then you'd be like, oh yeah, and the way that they would speak kind of sometimes sounded robotic, a little bit lack of emotion. Don't even get me started about the Julia scene. If you kill Conrad in Man Medan, and at the Julia scene at the end of the game, if she lives, which is really fucking easy because it's hard as shit to kill Julia. All right, the game. I don't know why the hell the game gives her so much freaking armor. All right, but she lives at the end and she's like crying about Conrad. That is the worst fucking crying, worst I've ever seen. She's like, Daddy's gone. I was gonna get a fucking contortion in my face right there. Oh my god, it was so bad. It was so bad, guys. Oh, I don't even have a visual. I wish I had a visual showing how bad it was. Maybe after the fact. I'm still like torn.
Right. Adventure begins.
Oh, I hope this was the right thing to do.
What?
You know, getting everyone together on the anniversary. I mean, Josh seemed really pumped about us all doing something, didn't he?
Yeah, no, he definitely did. I haven't seen him so excited about something in forever.
Good.
Oh.
I tried telling him, and
It's totally getting over it.
No, it was
totally
it was a
getting
good
over the
idea.
deaths.
I hope everyone else feels the same way.
We're all here, aren't we?
Thanks, bro. Good talk.
See, people, I love that.
You know
People
what?
like
Let's
complain
just-
so much
let's
about
Stop talking about what happened and enjoy the trip.
like awkwardness in dialogue. I love it. I love the
You know how Josh and I
awkwardness.
met?
And
No.
like, you know,
3rd grade. Josh sat in the back of the room.
It's
I
a lot
sat
of
in
fun.
the front. We didn't even know each other existed. But the kid sitting next to Josh started strap snapping the training bra on the girl in front of him. So the teacher made him move to the front, where I was sitting.
Okay, so.
So I got moved to the back. And next to Josh. That's how we met. I mean, and became friends to this day.
A match made in heaven.
If it weren't for the fact that Jeannie Simmons hit puberty like 3 years early, and on that day decided to wear a low-cut shirt that showed off her training bra, I mean, who knows? You could be riding in this cable car alone. Right now. Or talking to some other person entirely. Boom. Butterfly effect.
just nail that home, don't you? Just nail it home, game. The butterfly. At least they wanted to give an example story of one, just kind of like really show what the butterfly effect is all about. It's just like these minor events that turn into major differences of who you interact with and what events happen. Confident, trusting, irreverent. I totally know what that word means. Blanking from freaking
New people.
high school English class. I'm blanking. Irreverent. I don't know. I don't think it's completely a good quality. I can't remember. She's kind of a bitch a little bit in this game. She's a bit of a.
What the hell?
She's not the bitchiest of bitches
Jessica,
though.
over here.
That belongs to
Are you guys having a
another
really
girl.
weird stroke?
We're stuck in this stupid
Meet
thing.
later.
Can you please let us out? Pretty please?
Alright. She's only slightly out-bitched by another character.
Oh my god. I thought we were goners. Another 10 minutes in there and I would have chewed off my own leg.
Oh my god, I love Chris.
Look,
I
got a
love...
lot of meat on my bones. This is all muscle down here.
Yeah, right.
Hey,
Goddamn thighs!
Well, what do we have
Chris.
here? My goodness. Seems that someone has a little crush on our good friend and dear class president Michael Monroe.
Chris.
And what kind of sizzling erotica might our Jessica be capable of imagining?
Oh.
I wonder.
Mm. Uh. Yeah.
Mike and Em split. We're together.
Whoa, drama.
Not really. Pretty clear cut, actually. Em's out, I'm in.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Alright, just put in John Cena. Are you sure about that? No, no.
Alright, let's just get up to the lodge already. It's getting tired of all this nature and junk.
You guys go ahead. I'm just gonna wait here for a bit. See who else is coming.
You mean Mike?
What? I mean, you know, whoever.
Oh,
Sam?
Did you
Oh
see
my
this
God.
view? I mean, holy cow.
that's nice.
Sometimes I forget to just stop and take it all in.
Oh, yeah,
Seriously,
good.
couldn't they have built the lodge like right where the cable car ends?
The bitch of bitches. The queen bitch. No, intelligent, resourceful, persuasive. Bitchified beyond belief. No, no. Queen
Mike
bitch.
is pretty.
Oh. Matt. Motivated, ambitious, active.
No.
And where's the bellboy when you need one?
Alright. My boy Matt here. No, I'm not gonna say it. No, I'm not gonna say anything about that. It's a bit of my boy needs to stick up for himself a little bit more.
Almost there.
No
As
one
we
getting
see
kinda
later.
freaked out.
It's a bit of a sad
It's
case
gonna
in
be
this
weird
game.
seeing everyone up here again.
God, like what she was saying before, it's just like
Party.
I love the visuals so much better in this game than in
Think.
most of what I see a man dead. Jesus, man! You just so scare us like that. Alright. Persuasive. I could barely see all of them. Persuasive, handsome. No, I don't know. The other one, whatever the fuck it's.
Michael!
You really should have seen your faces right
Dude,
there.
I almost clocked you just now.
Oh,
Michael, you're a jerk.
I totally would have
Guys,
put
we're
your head
all
off.
friends here, right?
Knock
No
your
need for
entire
violence,
jaw
just
off.
a little harmless fun. We're up in the woods, spooky. Come on, let's get into the spirit of things.
The
If I wasn't so
spirit of things?
big,
Seriously, what's wrong
Screaming
with
and
you?
jumping back, I would
Just
have
trying to
kicked
lighten
your
the
ass.
mood, Em. Don't be like that.
Like what?
The way you're being, you always get like this.
Just maintain the
Michael.
peace. Come on now.
I'm just gonna lay it out. Otherwise, this whole weekend's gonna suck ass for everyone.
That's
This
an
is
understatement,
super
my
awkward,
boy. That's an
and we all know it.
understatement.
Let's just acknowledge it now and move on. Okay?
Matt.
I hear you, man. I get it. I don't want to make this weird.
Cool. So we're good?
All good?
You guys gonna make out now?
Oh my god, totally. We're so gonna make out. No, seriously, I'm gonna go check on the cable car back down the trip.
See you, man.
Okay.
See ya.
Okay.
See ya.
Okay. Chris is amusing. All right. But that was trying way too hard, bro.
Crap.
That was just.
What?
Hey, could you
That was just freaking
take
weird.
these the rest of the way?
The bags?
Yeah, just all the bags.
Like trying too hard. Right
Why?
I need to go find Sam.
Okay.
Sorry, I really need to go find her. I totally forgot I needed to talk to her before we get all the way up there.
This really can't wait. We're almost there.
It's important, Matt, please.
Fine. Go.
Alright.
You obviously want to be
Fine.
with Sam more than me.
So important, I guess I can pack horse it the rest of the way. But you owe me one.
Excuse me?
Well, then we're even, at least.
I'll think about it.
Just be careful.
See you up there, sweetie. Thank you.
Wow. Jeez. Alright. Freaking Chris is actually, like, I find Chris actually funny. Freaking Matt is trying too hard to be funny. He's just being a fucking weird and annoying with his jokes. Alright. Ashley has a crush on Chris. Inquisitive, forthright, academic. Yes, I like Ashley a lot. I think like Chris and Ashley. I like Sam a lot too, for sure. I think like Chris is like my favorite. I think Yeah, Chris is like a favorite, and then I think like Sam would have to be second place, and then like Ashley would be third. She gets a little bit a bit cowardly later on though, and a bit annoying on that, but
Whoa, hello. Somebody's getting a little friendly. Well, not in the friend zone kind of way.
touching
Maybe
each
check
other's
the
face and
expiration
shit.
date on their big breakup.
Wait. All right.
Oh!
Oh!
Hey, whoa. Sorry there. Sorry about that, Ash. I didn't mean to scare
Jeez
you.
Louise,
Well, I
Matt.
did mean to scare you, sort of scare you, but not like for real scare you.
Gosh, oh my gosh.
Hey, wow. Man, I'm so sorry, Ash. Damn.
It's okay, it's fine.
What do you think?
I knew that a jump scare was going to
let me
happen
check
in
it
that,
out.
but like the problem, le problemo was that I didn't know when. Okay, it's busted. Take a look, nah, bruh. You have to know. You have to know, my boy. Should be two-timing. Should be two-timing your ass.
Sure, go ahead. Knock yourself out, yes.
Son of a bitch. Seriously, Emily? What the hell, man?
Hey, listen, it's probably nothing.
Nothing, you think?
Well, yeah.
Is it ever just nothing with him?
Of course, caressing each
Ever?
other's
I don't
cheeks.
know.
Damn it.
Matt.
That's totally nothing. So one last look, one last peep. All right. I really enjoy the pacing in this game as well, like how the types of people, like when they switch between characters, and like how they decided to like act, like piece by piece by piece put this story together. It's just I can't wait for later because it's all just gonna come like over and over, each scene come together more and more about what I'm like talking about. Because like I don't know. I mean, you might have seen this game too before, but like if you haven't seen this game before, then like you wouldn't be able to know really what I'm talking about. Okay. Let's check phone. Some of these decisions, it's not incredibly clear what they. I mean, a lot of them are.
Oh, you did not just do that.
Put your hands where I can see them. We've got you surrounded.
But who am I to retaliate?
Take
What
off that
choice
top
do
right
I,
now.
a supple young rebel girl, have but to surrender to the strapping military guard come to take me into custody?
Grab that snowball. Oh, he gonna get it. Oh, he gonna get it. That smile
I
is
don't know when you put it like that.
horrific.
Hey!
Oh, I gotta get. Oh, bitch, right in the
Great.
face. Right in the face.
You know that?
This random
Where are you hiding, little chicken?
romance song just suddenly came on for no reason at all.
Hey!
Oh,
Oh, snap!
pay attention. Jeez. Okay, here we go. I have to make sure that I don't like bother this bird here, or just don't hit it. Obviously.
Hey, Mike!
Ugh.
Boom, shakalaka!
Oh, you got me?
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, it's gonna give me a. Yeah. Obviously, don't hit. Oh, sometimes doing nothing.
Can't hide
Yeah.
from me, Michael. I
Yeah.
know all
So obviously,
your
don't freaking
tricks.
hit the freaking bird. I don't know why the hell you would hit the bird. But it's just kind of like this type of moment is just kind of preparing you for like later things. Where you might actually like make a.
Whoa!
Like it's not incredibly like it's not so obviously clear that you shouldn't do a certain thing if you're not really paying attention.
Oh, you're going down. Gotcha. Done. Done city.
So did I go down?
I don't think so.
I think you'd know so if I did.
All right. All right.
My, my. So are we calling it my favor then?
You're a worthy opponent, Miss Jessica, the Snowball Queen.
Okay, that sounds vaguely dirty.
My lady.
Milady. Milady. Oh, you kissed that boy. Kiss the girl. Go get it. Oh. No.
Wow. Save some for later, buddy.
Endless reserves.
See, get
We
that.
should get up to the lodge.
No, good.
Yeah. It's so nice out here, though. Pretty breathtaking.
God.
I mean, I could stay out here for pretty much ever, provided I was making out with you the whole time.
Butt shot.
Just making out?
Quote unquote.
Well, I think we might freeze to death somewhere in between those quotes.
Don't talk about that so casually. It might just come true. All right. What was that? Oh, back to Creepin' Creeperson.
Hello again. And how are we feeling? I trust that you have
Very
stayed in the
uncomfortable.
company of good friends since our last session.
That's how I'm feeling.
This time, we're going to try to understand the root of your anxiety. Now pick up that book, turn the pages. You will see a set of pictures and symbols. I want you to identify which image in each set makes you the most anxious.
So like to this day I still don't like entirely know what this actually changes these decisions. I think like small certain things where it's like you pick certain ones and like certain jump scares, they come out as like different things, like whether it looks like a man or a woman maybe, or whether it looks like some kind of like threat, like it jumps out and one of your choices that you picked, it was that one instead or something like that. But it's kind of minor, I think. Like there's not very many instances where it's like that. So it's like this doesn't really change. I wish it would change a little bit more than they did. But again, I mean, like a lot of this is just like again, I don't really expect Dark Picture Anthology to actually listen to me. They're not gonna fucking see this, but it's kind of like just showing a little bit why, like if anyone was curious to know why I was so disappointed in Man of Medan and why I might be disappointed in the future. I really hope Little Hope is good. Men worry me, women worry me. I gotta say, guys, woman can really tear a person down and make them big with their lies. Just step on them, like they just tear someone down and just smash them into the ground. Step on their foot, just spit on them and walk away. This is like just to completely destroy a person, more than a man can do. I'm more worried about women. They just destroy. They're destroyer of worlds. I'm not. That's not sexist. I'm just saying like their capability, their potential. Planes scare me. Planes scare me more. Heights or drowning. I feel like heights is pretty rough, but like drowning's even worse because it's like the heights, like it's really terrifying like on like if you're next to the thing, but I imagine if you actually fell off that would be terrifying, but like it would happen so quick and so many things would happen so like everything would happen so quickly that like you would most likely go into like kind of survival mode trying to save yourself, but like by the time like even from a height like that looks really high up, but it would literally only take you mere seconds to hit the ground even from that high. That's the acceleration of the earth. Like it's 9.8 meters per second squared. All right, like that's fast as shit. Okay, you maybe like 10 seconds maybe. Yeah, drowning is like very scary to hold your breath. Just me attempting to hold my breath as long as I can, it starts to hurt like bad, and it's like it'd be terrifying to actually have to continue to feel that over, and then like also getting to the point where you need to actually breathe, and then just like breathing that water. I've heard that it's like super like terrifying experience until you actually end up passing out, from like oxygen and then just dying. But like, Neither of these really scare me that bad, but I mean, yeah, I mean, the snake is like, yeah. I mean, the rat carries diseases, but I mean, I don't have that much encounters of the rat, of the rat kind. Guns, knives. I think knives scare me because they're more visceral. Like the gun, it just goes right through. It happens so fast that your body can barely even react to what just happened. The knife just like it goes in so much, like even when you really stab in, it goes in so much slower than a bullet. It's just like like I've never been stabbed before, but like man, like it's just to feel it just slice like I can imagine like like when you slice through your like if you slice your hand ever, it hurts so bad. Like if you ever actually accidentally stabbed yourself, even just a little bit, it hurts so bad. Like I've also had like a needle put into like my I really hope you don't fucking hear that shit. I might have to end this stream a little bit earlier than I wanted to just because of that shit. But I've had like they had to take blood from me for like a dental thing. They needed blood to like curate. Oh my fucking god! After this scene, I'm gonna fucking end the stream probably because tonight was apparently not a great night, and continue this later, in another part. But yeah, so like they had to take blood from me, and that hurt. Like, I could feel the needle, like the coming in, and just feels so, like it feels like your body goes cold almost, and just like deep feeling, and then like it would hurt for so long after, and that's like tiny teensy weeny little injuries. Okay. Oh, that peaceful music. Yeah, the snake again. Cockroaches are even less scary to me than rats, because I mean they're not as easy at transmitting diseases, and they're just like there. Clowns. They're fucking terrifying. Even ones that attempt to not be terrifying. Like, if I was standing next to one, I'd be like, no. I mean, people would have to be around me. Like, if I was like, oh yeah, go into that room. There's like a clown in there. Don't mind him. He's a sweetheart. Don't mind him. I would not go into that room. I'd be like, no. I'd rather be like outside in like a thunderstorm. Okay, I don't know. Disgust me, I guess. Crows aren't scary.
Oh. Did I start?
Excuse you, bruh.
Very well. Don't be nervous.
Did that for absolutely no reason at all.
Try to speed up a bit. The more you rely on your instincts, the more honest your answers will be, and the more enlightening you will find this experience.
Jeez. This guy just speaks so threateningly, but it's kind of like, it's probably just kind of showing you what the guy is, like how whoever's sitting in this chair or this seat or whatever is viewing this guy as, because he has like anxiety stuff anyway, so it's like what we're seeing is probably not how that like guy in real life was actually behaving. We're probably seeing him as we thought he was. He's being threatening, as like, paranoia, probably. Spiders, creepy. Fucking, I hate. I mean, I've gotten better about them, but when we're talking about like real physical sense, real life, like I can't fucking stand them. They're so needles. I don't like needles. What I said before. I can take them, but like I hate the feeling of how they make me feel. Zombies, there's clowns. Zombies are pretty fucking terrifying. Depending on the zombies, is it a slow or a fast zombie? I don't know. Fast zombies are terrifying. Clowns are a bit more... I'd say a clown, even though a zombie is quite, like, terrifying of a creature. If you really, like, get into, like, how it would be in real life. But a clown is just... That's... Yeah, in my opinion. Needles, dogs aren't that scary. I mean, they are if they're in real life in the forest, but like, why the hell would you put yourself into that situation? Needles. Storms are awesome. Storms are fucking epic.
This is very interesting. Thank you for answering so diligent.
He's gonna
Spiders,
lick your chops at me.
and needles. The sun combination sounds like a good Friday night.
And clown come in, just spiders all over him with just needles.
Well, I'm afraid once again we're out of time, but I promise we can talk again very soon.
See, they should have done something with that. Where it's like those 3 biggest fears. Had like a scene happen for each and every one of the combinations. There's a lot of combinations there, I guess. And that would have been a lot of work. So, I mean, yeah. That would have been a lot of work. There was a lot of combinations. Oh, the previously on stuff. Can I skip this? I don't need it. We just saw...
Come on.
Okay. Oh, what? Oh, okay. I guess we have to watch it. Cool. Cool. Awesome.
What's going on? Where's my sister going?
It was just a prank, Han.
Just a prank, bruh. Just a prank, bruh. Alright. See that vision there? Was he have some kind of
I gotta
like?
say, I am super excited to welcome all my pals back to the annual Blackwood Winter Getaway. I really want to spend some quality time with each and every one of you and just share some moments that we'll never forget. For the sake of my sisters.
I need to go find Sam.
Son of a bitch. So I got moved to the back and next to Josh. That's how we met. Boom. Butterfly effect. Man, I feel like this mountain gets bigger every time I climb it.
Oh yeah? That feels the same to me.
Oh, boy, Josh. And best brother, loving, thoughtful, whatever the fuck that is.
Come on, you grew up here. It probably feels like it's shrinking.
I guess that's true.
When are you gonna install some cell towers up here? I'm getting withdrawals already.
You got a spare million lying around, and I'll fix you right up.
Funny you should say that. I think I left it in my other jacket.
Oops. Hey guys, get up here okay?
Yeah. Well, more or less, but it is so good to see you.
What's up with him?
Is very upset. It's just he found out his girlfriend 2 times in his ass. Go bitch slap him. How dare! How dare you do it, my boy?
You get things moving up here or what?
Yeah, man.
Just worry. Gossip.
Hey.
Come on now, Chrissy.
You doing
Chrissy
alright?
boy.
Man, I know it must be really tough.
You better
for
than
your
that.
sis.
Stop.
I just meant that.
No, I know what you meant. You know, seriously, I'm over it, and I want us to have a good time, you know? Like we always used to. Damn it. This freaking thing.
It's iced.
What else?
Maybe there's another way in.
There are a million ways in. They're just all locked.
There's gotta be like a window around the corner we can get open or something.
Wait a second. Are you saying we should break in?
I don't think it's technically breaking in if you own the place, right?
Hey, not if I don't report you. Lead the
Oh.
way, coachies.
Coach. I like the wittiness of Josh in this. Is very like he's a fun character.
Yes.
Hi, Chris.
So witty and just like I don't know. I like his jokes, even though they're sometimes kind of annoying. In certain situations, they're definitely going to be nice being back. So confident.
So, how you doing?
Good, but
The sexiness
a little
just
cold.
hits you in the face. I know.
I'm curled up by the fire.
Yeah.
Curled up
That
to
does sound
somebody.
pretty
Curled up to some nice, handsome fellow. No. All right. Let's see some. How do we? Found some clues. Yeah, we found wanted poster, the mystery man. So right now, okay, I guess I can kind of start talking about a little bit of this here. As you can see, there's like multiple mysteries going on, and that's one thing that like I'm definitely going to have a lot more to talk about once like later things happen. I have to kind of hush my mouth a little bit right now, but like you have all these different mysteries happening at the same time. You have this mystery man. This 1952, whatever the hell happened on that date. all right? And then you have the twins, whatever the hell that means, you know? So it's like you have all these things. Oh, whoops, my bad. Sorry. The twins were Hannah and, whatever the other, Beth? Yeah, Hannah and Beth. That's what this is talking about. So you have the mystery of what happened to them. The mystery that happened to them, whatever the fuck happened in 1952 here, so we haven't really found that many stuff about that. And the mystery man, or the killer, as the game, you know, might want you to believe. It could be not. Who knows? You know, and it just has all those happening at the same time, and those aren't even the only ones. There is more mysteries that compound on each other later on that I'm going to touch upon. But that's the thing, is like with Man of Medan, it felt very linear with its story, where it's just like, oh, the mystery of the ship, find out what happened to the ship. You know, oh, they're ghosts or they're not ghosts. That feels like really all there was, and as you went through the game, not much more mysteries really came from it. You were just like, okay, yes, more about what actually happened on the ship. Oh, some weird stuff is, maybe it's not ghosts, about this other thing. You know, it's about the whole gas leak thing, you know, the whole gas and stuff like that, you know. But it's like there was not compounding stuff. The game didn't lead you onto something all that very often and then suddenly subverted, and then led you on there, and then subverted again, you know. And that's how you really keep a story super interesting, like on the edge of your seat, and you really into it, is that you keep subverting the story over and over. You know, you have those pieces that are definitely continue to be true, but assumptions that you're forced to make because you have no other data, you have no other evidence of things. So you're like, okay, you're when you're going through it, you're forced to make assumptions about what the game is going in, and then it subverts it, and you're like, oh shit, it suddenly branches, it suddenly opens you up to a completely whole new type of thinking, like a whole new, like, oh my god, this whole thing that I had no idea about before is going on in the background. Now this mystery is even deeper. And then you go into that, and you talk about that a little bit more, and then eventually it subverts again. You're like, oh shit, that wasn't that way. Everything was kind of pointing. Now all of a sudden, no, is this? And you go down this path, and you're like, what the fuck is that? It starts showing weird things to you. It starts showing weird, like, you know, like things that kind of make sense when you think about stuff that happened in the past. The really good things that a story can do is place pieces that at first glance, at first interaction with them, don't seem like they matter, don't seem like what I was talking about the first 20 minutes of stuff before. So many things were happening that at first, when you first watch them, they don't seem to have that much significance, and then later on a bunch of things branch off. You realize, you see a bunch of stuff, and you're like, oh yeah, that stuff before. Unless you're not very observant like me, where the first time I watched someone play this game, it went over my head. It took a few tries. But don't worry, I'll point them out to you, if you know, if you don't know. But man, it's just, this game, I'm gonna, by the way, I'm gonna stop it for now, because they are just yelling and screaming at each other out there, and that's distracting as hell. Apparently tonight wasn't a great night. I don't know. You had all these other nights that were just fine, but tonight, no, tonight, oh. Alright, so I'm gonna end it here for now. The mystery. Oh, the mystery. Yes. Oh, I love it so much. We have the events of the past there as well. And then so many pieces of it are missing. I love this. Oh, yeah, the events of the past is really cool. A lot of people actually end up missing a lot of it when they were first playing it, which is unfortunate. They kind of should have pointed towards it a little bit more heavier and explained a little bit more about what it was all about down there. But what it's all about is, the more totems you get, the more of the events of the past you see. And it definitely helps you piece together the more complicated plot points of the story. So as I keep getting more of these, that's going to keep filling up, and I'm going to be able to see more of the grand lore and stuff like that. I wish they pointed it out a little bit more clearly, because a lot of people, like including me when I was watching, I didn't really notice it either. But a lot of people I was watching were just kind of like, they just didn't really know. They just didn't really use it almost ever. And then really see the connection to the totems that well. but yeah, I am very sorry that I've been very absent from YouTube. I mean, I've been trying to upload at least one video like per week, but that's so bad for a gaming channel. I know. It's just been very difficult recently. It's been very difficult for me to get a lot of motivation to edit. It's very, it's really not there a lot. It's very hard when I don't get a lot of positive feedback from when I do upload. I don't get that much comments. I'm not calling anyone out. I'm very grateful for the subscribers that I have. Thank you guys for subscribing and staying with me. We're still at 112 strong. All right, but when you don't get any comments, we don't even really get any likes that much either. The one likes that you see, that be me. Okay, yes, I like my own videos. Okay, all you shut up. Okay, I want to give it at least something. Come on. But yeah, so like I can tell when people don't like and stuff like that, and just like please, like if you want to support the channel, if you want to help see more content on my channel, if you want to help me have more motivation to edit, please like and subscribe, and comment. All right, just say like if you liked things, or even positive criticism, like, or positive feedback and stuff. Not negative criticism, that doesn't help. That's just gonna ignore that bullshit, But just like positive criticism, helpful criticism, stuff like that would be helpful. It could actually tell me if people were actually interested in things, if people are actually involved in some things and wanted to see more, because it's so hard to get motivated when you don't even feel like anyone even wants to see more, if anyone's even there. You just like throwing stuff out into the void. Stop touching the controller, Ryzen, Jesus. But one thing is that I'm definitely planning on putting out my very first time ever funny moments montage, and that's gonna be really cool, and that's gonna try to be me making up for it a little bit. I'm might try to do this more often too, because I have a whole array of stuff that goes out like a whole year and a half ago, like a bunch of stuff to really make a couple of funny montages out, and I think that would be really fun to do, and maybe it would tell people like, hey, maybe my videos are actually worth watching. Funny shit actually does now and then happen, maybe, but if you enjoyed this, subscribe to see more content on my channel, and I can't wait to get further into this. It's a bit of a slow incline, which should happen. I'm glad that it is, but it's going to take a little bit of while for me to really be able to talk about the types of stuff that I want to talk about. But it's good that it's a bit slow upcoming. It's putting a lot of really great pieces together here, and I can't wait for later for me to be able to really point out those pieces and really nail home how much better this game tells its story than Man of Medan. And God, I hope Little Hope isn't as bad as I am like worried that it's gonna be. That wasn't completely grammar, but don't worry about it. But as always, hope you guys have a good day or night or whatever, and I'll see you in the next part of our analysis here. Oh, I love this game. It's so well done. So well done. You have a template. The dark pictures. You have a template. Why are you not using this template? God, I hope that they might have like learned from criticisms and stuff, and maybe they'll do. Oh, you gotta have these totem things back, like the system, this totem system back. You gotta have. Come on, it's so bad. The pictures, man. Ugh. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.